Good evening, 47. Your target calls himself Mr. Giggles and operates an underground circus called the Soirée Horrible. Attractions include animal fights, deadly blood sports, and other choreographed violence. We are uncertain why he is in Marrakesh, only that he is somewhere in the city center. You will need to locate him on the ground and engage at your discretion. He should be simple enough to spot at least. The client requires that in addition to eliminating the target, you also acquire his client list. Given the target's personality, he is unlikely to manage such matters himself, so you will need to discover its location on site. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Geek Box, and today we're going to be doing another Hitman elusive target. So a simple guide, two methods. We're going to be doing a default method but without the gun this time for a frisk search, and we're going to do a fun method with the return of the greatest weapon in Hitman history, the banana. So let's get into it. Well, starting us off, you don't have to worry about cutting the cutscene or anything for the default method on this one, so just do it in your own free time. But you head straight up from where you start, head in this direction. You'll see the cafe sign in the distance, so you know you're heading the right way. We're going to be going around the bricks a bit. We're going to be using 2 sets of emetic poison so we can get hold of the 1 set of poison that we need to actually kill the target. And we're going to start off heading here. So you see we went left as we got to the top. Head into here and pick the emetic poison up. I will say, if you did bring a gun with you, just drop it where you picked that poison. Nobody will see you do it then. Anyway, heading back around the corner, you'll see to here there's a drink. We're going to poison this. Don't worry, those carpets do hide you from the woman there, but that woman, she's got a key, so we're going to get that from her later when she goes to be sick. But heading to the other side of the building now. When you get here, if this guy is standing with the woman, just wait a moment anyway. Otherwise you'll see he comes over to have a drink here. We're just waiting to sneak past him so we can grab his access to the cafe area. So when he heads back over, you can then jump the wall and grab your pass. So using this invite, this will let you get into the area where we're going to obtain the list. Obviously the guest list being the second target or objective, if you will. But once you've shown your pass, make your way in, and we are going to be aiming here to go straight to this bathroom to the left. We're going to grab this wrench and we're going to grab another set of poison, and this poison is going to be used on a glass over here. For the lady walking past you here is the one carrying the guest list, and then that's the glass we're going to poison. Just head over to this corner and wait a moment with your wrench. What we're going to do is, right now the woman's having a conversation, so if you didn't know, she gives away the fact that she works obviously with Mr. Giggles, and obviously giving away that she's got the list. We're also going to wait now because there's a waiter here coming round. Now we're going to distract this waiter in a moment so we can get his disguise so we can poison freely, but we're just going to have to wait until he gets to just about where the woman stood now, and then activate this radio and he will get distracted by it. Wait by, turn the radio off once he picks it up, so now we can turn it off and jump in this crate. The reason being, this whole room becomes an area then where you can be caught, etc. It's a trespass zone the second you do that radio distraction. But climbing out, we can now take our target out, drag his body into that chest so nobody can find him, and then we're going to take his disguise for some nice squeaky clean poisoning fun. So heading here, we're going to go back to that drink that I pointed out earlier, poison that, and then we're going to move away because obviously it takes time for it to do a cycle again, drink the poison, etc. So heading on back out of the cafe, we're now going to take a left and we're going to find this woman that we poisoned earlier at the start of the video. So close the door behind you and then knock her out. Be sure to close that door because some NPCs, even though the door's open, they can't see you, they see through the wall sometimes in this area. But anyway, grabbing the shop key, we're going to head left and then left again. We're just going to grab this key here. This is the truck key, so this is one of our exit points that we're going to use. And then after that we're going to head on out and head over to the cafe to pick up finally our lethal poison that we're going to actually use on our target. So whilst this is going on, see that other woman with the list is going to be sick. but follow it around. You'll know when you see those bright carpets there that you're on the right path. Go in, and just to the left here inside the door, pick up the lethal poison. So heading on back out, we're now going to make our way over to the cafe. So at the cafe, obviously at this point she should have drunk it, or she'll be getting close. If not, you might just need to wait around for a minute. I'd say generally if you're running through, you should be around the 4-minute mark here anyway, so it brings her cycle back round. So as you see, we're going to go in. Like I said, you can just wait around if you want, just take a little bit longer, etc. Obviously for this one, you see she goes there, she's now going to have the drink, and then obviously she's going to then head into the toilet to be sick. Now I will say as well, as an extra note with this, I tend to like with this one get in the toilet first, and as a weird thing sometimes when people are being sick at the toilet, if you use like a wrench and stuff, where it will do the thing where it spins them 180 and then shows it as you hit them straight in the face and they're a witness. So your best bet with this is once she gets in, just take a step back and just throw it at her head. Simple as that, which shows the kindness that 47 has in the world. But anyway, as I said, shouldn't take her long to get to the toilet. Step back, and then I said close the door, throw the wrench, and then hide her body in the crate right next to you. So now that we have the guest list that we're about to pick up, and don't forget your wrench as well so you don't leave anything behind, that's the first mission done. So now we are going to head over to the area where Mr. Giggles is, and heading into here we're going to then make our way across the market you'll see in a moment. So again, a good thing with this is timing isn't everything on this one, apart from once you get that first bit in motion you want to kind of get the people before they're sick. But strolling on through, you're going to go through the marketplace, and now you're going to watch me unfortunately bite my tongue on what I just said about timing. I said don't feel the need to rush in this level because it's easy to make a mistake if so. But with these guys here you get frisked. Now this door behind is locked. The woman there is the only one that will open it. So she annoyingly walked away during the frisk, so I had to wait for her. Sometimes she'll get there a little bit later. It seems like there's not really a set time on what route she does, but fast forward into when she comes back, just hang by the door, don't walk away again and you have to be frisked again, and she will eventually come back and let you in. So with this you can now head on upstairs, and we're now going to poison the coffee that the target is drinking. And obviously it's not a trespass zone because you're dressed as a waiter, so the left hand glass has to make sure you definitely poison the left hand jar, and the lethal poison there will kick in, and now you can make your way to an exit. I mean, there is a funny conversation that takes place up here, so if you want to, feel free to hang around and listen to that first. But for those that don't want to, I literally just kind of actually had a moment with doing this where I was just enjoying the beauty of this level. It's one of the things I love with Hitman. You can see it's fast forwarded, so you're not watching me for a few minutes, but I just took my time to enjoy the level and what was going on, because usually I'm rushing around on it. So, but the truck here is the exit truck that we grabbed that key for. So if you want to follow that path to use the truck exit, as you see, the target gets taken out once he finally drinks the coffee, and then you can exit the level. But that takes us on to method 2. So with our second method, we're going to be taking the Seeker 1, some lethal pills with us, and the banana. So this is going to be cutting out a lot of the stuff we had to do with the default loadout, but obviously we are starting in the same place, it's the only option you get. So with this method we are going to head again across to the same sort of areas we did before, but it's all going to be a lot quicker because of the equipment we've brought with us. So heading straight to the back of the marketplace, again look out for the red cafe sign so you know you're going in the right direction. Then pushing your way through the people, you can go either way around this building. Reality is actually up the side wall there. I'd like to head round following the same path, so without the poison you can go past the cafe, etc. So I am taking the long way here. To be fair, I think I just follow the path that I know is set in my head as the way to go, but it takes you up to the side here. And again, with this one I actually did have time to jump over and grab the pass. I would say when he stood there with the woman, because they don't have any dialogue, it's not really worth taking the risk unless you're happy to restart if it goes wrong, because he does shortly follow afterwards. There's no real indicator of whether he's about to turn around or not, so your safest bet is let him go and get his drink of water, then let him walk back over to her, and at least you know when he's then walking back that that you're safe and you've got maximum amount of time to grab that card. So jumping the wall now, he's gone back. Again, we're going to get access, but this time no emetic poison about. There's no messing about with it or anything. We are going to utilize the best tool in your entire arsenal, the Great Grand Banana. So placing here, we're going to go around. Like I said, you can see the woman there. She's at the side with the drink. Just make sure she's over there. Take banana and walk over to here. So you're placing it about where the tiles cross over here. It will be about level in line with that pillar that leads next to the bathroom, because she's going to stand here to go on her phone. Now sometimes she'll walk over and get it. She takes a step on her phone. I absolutely love the idea that she was on the phone and then suddenly got taken out, but that allows you to then grab the list. So we are now going to go and deal with Mr. Giggles. And yeah, the conversation you actually have in this, listen to it through if you haven't, it's quite funny. But yeah, heading on out, you see we've pretty much gone straight out, slightly to the right. Head round to where the exit would be, and the poison we grabbed in the default method, and there's a pipe on the wall here. This will give you access to the rooftops where Mr. Giggles is having his meeting, we'll call it. But yep, climbing on up, there's a bit of a mess around here as well. There is as well the pipe there. Like you see, look around a second. I saw the pipe and it looked different to me on the screen. I wondered what it was for a second, and realised it was just a lead pipe. I need to calm down. There's always so many things that you find new in Hitman as you go along, even after the amount of time I've spent playing it. So it's always worth having a nosy if you think you have seen something different, especially as the updates change things as well. But carrying on round, said each time climbing up, scaling round, eventually you'll get to here. You can drop down then outside, and here you are next to where the meeting is taking place. So you've got the waiter here who we are going to take him out. Now there's a whole conversation that takes place here. I'm going to skip forward on it so the video is not too long for you. And the bit I do have to add here is obviously when the guard moves across, you find there it's nice, check the other ones not come forward, step out, and now we're going to use our seeker to take the guard out of the equation. This is more that I've had before. You take the waiter out when he's got his back turned to you, etc., but he still sees it happening behind him or hears it from a distance, whatever it is. So using the seeker, taking him out of the equation completely, and then you're going to let the conversation finish out. So once the target's finished his conversation and he's clapping and all that, we then grab this waiter over the wall because they're all at a distance. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to use that to poison the coffee. So now there is time. If you want to, you can poison this without changing the disguise at all, reverse your path along the rooftops, and then you can get the suit only achievement for this as well. Ignore the urge to push him off the rooftop because you will get seen by the people below if you do. And then again, we're now going to wait for this poison to do its job. When he's at the edge of the rooftop there, he just goes back and drinks his coffee shortly afterwards, so you really won't have that much time to wait around or anything. There you go, so you can see I didn't even get out of the building before he died. And then again, just make your way to an exit. Now for me, obviously you can grab the truck key earlier if you want. If you want to, like this, you can enjoy having a stroll through Marrakesh, etc. But that's two versions done, one fun version with your tools, one default version. So no matter what level you're at in the game, there's a version here for you to get this target done if you haven't before, and that's year 3 done of the Entertainer. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to stay up to date on all the latest content, and of course thanks for watching guys. You'll see that the challenges are done, plenty. He did add on a few from the mission did before when I left out afterwards, but he's done. Silent Assassin done in just over 7 minutes. Server doesn't like me again, so it doesn't give me a score for my total. I swear I'd be such a high level by now if these servers played ball. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all out there.